Hello and welcome to the Hoof GP. Today we are at a regular farm where the cow's feet are fantastically well kept, but one of them has gone very lame overnight. And we need to go and look for a bull. Yep, you heard right. We need to find a bull.
And I won't let it rush when I see you dance, and the moment comes when I fall and time goes slow. I fall into you.
So we are at a farm that we come to every 2 weeks, and the feet here are genuinely fantastic. We've just trimmed about 40 cows, maybe a couple less, and not even one of them had any lameness issues whatsoever. But you did hear me right in the intro, one of these cows has gone extremely lame pretty much overnight. So she's in the hospital pen, and the farmer thinks maybe she's stood on something and we need to pull it out of her foot. I'm kind of hoping that's not the, well, it would be good if it was the case, because it means we could fix it really quickly, but I don't think that will be the case. Once we've got this cow in the crush and got her foot completely fixed, well, done the best job we can, we also need to go and help Mark, this is Mark, find a bull that he lost about a week ago. So pretty much all of these cows' feet are just like this one. They only need a quick little model up, a little rebalance, and you're done. In fact, look, sometimes I think you guys don't believe me. You're not trusting? I'm not trustworthy, or you're not trusting. This is the computer we use to record all of the cow's data on every farm that we visit. And if we take a look at the cow's data from this farm, you can see that we haven't actually applied any blocks or any bandages, because the feet here are so well looked after. So you can see all of the cows returning to the feed fence and their beds here. All of these cows are trimmed about 3 or 4 times every year, which is why they're in such good shape. Right, let's go and get this little girlie out of the hospital pen and see what's up with her. So this is the hospital pen. As you can see, there's a newborn calf. Just arrived about half an hour ago actually. This is where any cows that are in pain or are being treated for anything whatsoever come, or if they're due to calve, which most of these are. In fact, all of them are, apart from our cow who's standing, having a bite of lunch. Slowly, softly. Come on. She's actually walking, well, not fairly well, but she doesn't look as uncomfortable as she truly is, because that soft packed bed is obviously much better for them to walk on when they've got a sore problem. Hopefully we can do something about that problem though. Strangely, as we see her walking on the concrete there, she's actually walking better than she was 5 minutes ago. I've really genuinely at this point no idea what's wrong. Off screen, we've just trimmed the other 3 feet and they are all fine, but it's safe to say this front left foot definitely is not. However, I don't think that there's anything stuck in it. This foot isn't overgrown in the slightest little bit, and the only reason it's so dirty is because she's been living in that hospital pen, which is such a soft packed bed that it gets stuck in every little nook and cranny possible. So as is usually the case, it's this inside claw that's affected. You can see a big deep crack here, which must indeed be very deep because of how much pain she's in. I know you've just seen her walking and she wasn't walking that badly on the concrete. Trust me when I say she is in a lot of pain. So we're just going to slice through this hoof horn and reveal the problem. There we go. Oh, that absolutely stinks as well. Start taking the sidewall out here a little bit. Usually we wouldn't want to do that on a cow's foot because it's the architectural part, this part here. But on this cow, it's where the problem is. So it needs, oh, as I push down on that, you can actually see it bubbling away. Oh. You can hear the automatic scrapers in the background. That's what all that noise is, slurry falling into the pits below us. These scrapers run every hour. of the day, and as you can see, there's a huge accumulation of manure and muck, which is why when you guys say these cows' feet are dirty, you are correct. But obviously, farmers are doing everything they can about it. These cows can't go out in the field at this time of year here. The weather is just simply too bad. Right, we're starting to really get to the root of the problem here, I think. And understand why she's so sore. Right, we're just gonna prepare this with the grinder. As we use the grinder here, we're trying to take away as little as possible, but make the foot as flat as possible and only leave sound hoof horn behind. If we don't manage that, the glue and the block have literally no chance of staying on. You can actually see how deep in that is now. Isn't it funny? Not a drop of the red stuff, claret, to be seen. Then we spray it out and give it a good wash, and hey presto, it seems to be everywhere. I'm just going to remove some of this wall horn. As you can tell, although these knives are really sharp, thanks to Kev Boy, it's still really tough stuff. I'll push my hook in there and pull away. To just gently peel these layers of hoof horn away. Just leave this here and flick away. Oh, no wonder she's sore. Can you, without going too deep? As you see, it's still detached there. This detachment is what's causing the pain, because manure and dirt, in fact, there's pus bubbling out of that. Ah, look, it goes further up than I first thought. All of this is detached. Really struggling with this foot. Pulling all these top layers away is exposing what's underneath the corium, and that corium is bleeding. It's not us removing this hoof horn that's causing that. We are basically opening up a cavity that is full of it already, and that's why she's been so sore. Okay, so I've removed as much as I possibly can without removing too much, and it is a real mess. So underneath this blue roll is something that I'm actually happy with. It just does not look fantastic. So there's no dermatitis present here. So Kevin's using iodine and salicylic acid to wrap this cow's foot in. This bandage will stay on for a couple of weeks to make sure that the hoof horn growth underneath is complete, and she has the best possible chance of a full recovery. Right, the trim on this cow is complete. It's just time to let her out of the crush and see how she's walking with that block and bandage in place. And then we're away to Mark's farm to find a bull that he lost last week, or maybe even the week before. This bull is out in the wilds of southwest Scotland, and currently they're not being fed because they've got plenty of grass. And every time they go to get this bull, he runs off and hides. So Mark has called in the professionals to find him for him. Right, let's see how she's walking. And just like that, she is now walking worse than she was before she went into the crush. But wouldn't you be if somebody had been footering around, pardon the pun, with a problem like that in your foot? Over the next couple of days, she's going to feel much more comfortable. The salicylic acid and the iodine will do its thing, and that block will take the weight off it and allow the healing process to continue. So as she walks down this slatted walkway, you can actually see her start to walk better, because she's beginning to understand that that block is taking the majority of her weight. And that's her back in the hospital pen to recover and recuperate. And it's us away to find this bull. Right, bull search and rescue mission, a go. Did you press record that time? Yeah. Just like that, we're here. Did you record that too, Alex? It'll be no surprise to you guys who's lost their bull. So what have you lost then, Mark?
Low stuff, I just can't get them in. Struggling to find them.
We'll find it. We're here with the drone to put it up. So this bull, well, every time you go near him, he just this bull.
It just runs out the bushes and you can't find them.
Yeah. So we're going to see if we can find him. So the idea is put the drone up, try and find him, and keep our fingers crossed. So this is what we use to capture all the footage of the scenery around my house. You don't usually use it to find bulls, but then most people don't lose them.
So all joking aside, it's no real safety issues whatsoever that this bull can't be located. It's just that all of his herd mates have now moved on and they're unable to find him and bring him back to where he belongs.
No, but what colour is he? Black?
Aye. So that's one.
Right, okay.
The footage you're seeing from the drone right now has been edited down massively. We actually spent around half an hour scouring this area looking for the bull, and actually he's very likely to be in the images you're seeing right now.
It's not exactly easy to find, to be fair.
Far we found another 20, we got that 15 wherever it was in.
If you're able to see him, please let me know in the comments.
I think this is a bust. We cannot find him. We are searching everywhere. So I think we're going to have to come back another day and hope he's out in the open. I thought it would be easy. Sorry, Mark.
Looks like you've lost a bull now too.
On that note, we'll end it. Thanks for watching. Bye.